Welcome, beautiful souls, to the power of Dua, and thank you for watching. Athing is here again today, and Athing is thankful for another day to be alive, to be breathing. Thankful for you and me. I hope that all of you are doing well in your spiritual journey, in raising your energy. Today we are on another powerful journey to raise our energy on learning about the world. Yes, about the world. Represented by Nebthet, the ancient Egyptian goddess Nebthet. She is the how she represents the world. So, if you are watching this video, you are here learning about how ancient people see the world and about the lady who represents the world. And it's still the same way. The same ancient people see the world. It is still the same way. The world is still the same. Yeah. So, in this video, you're going to learn about the world, what she represents about the world, based on a Kemetic spirituality, how you can understand the world, how you can overcome the world. Yeah. So, Nebthet is a goddess of ancient Egyptian spirituality. She is the daughter of Nut, one of the 5 children of Nut. And she is the house of Asa, the house of the soul. So, what you need to understand about ancient Egyptian principle of creation is that this principle of creation are part of your soul. They are what make up your soul. They are about our consciousness. They are about our brain. There is only one soul that was called in ancient time, called Nebthet. Okay, there is only one soul that has this principle within it. So when you learn about them based on a Kemetic spirituality, you learn about them in order to bring them and make them, unite them as one light. So they are about the step of consciousness, how the world was created. They are about the step of consciousness that need to be stepped up in order to be redeemed, to become spiritually free. So in this video, we're learning about Nebthet, had the principle of the world. She's actually the world itself. What you need to know about them and how you can overcome it, because she needs to be overcome. So in this video, you can see the beautiful woman holding the scepter in her, holding the ong in her left hand and the scepter in her right hand. She's also wearing something like a house in her head. On top of the house is green, and that house has a door. In this video, we are focusing on this door. The door Lady Nebthet is wearing in her the door of that house Lady Nebthet is wearing in her head. What does that door represent? What is it? Why do we need to learn about it? Okay? Because there is a very important story about that door. This door. Okay? Based on a Kemetic spirituality, it says that this door represents the wall. When the soul, when the spirit come down as the soul in this world, the spirit come as the soul, and when it enters the body, it enters the house. So Nebthet represents the body. Okay? The Kemetic spirituality also says something very important. It said that unless this lady opened the door for the soul to come out, otherwise the soul will be trapped and there is no freedom, there is no redemption. Unless the lady of the house opened the door for the soul to come out, for Asa to come out of it. Okay? So, the knowledge that you need to understand about Nebthet is that Nebthet is the step down energy from God. Because when the world was created, there were the steps that the world was created. I think I did a video about the step down consciousness, the energies. Okay? So the world itself is the third step down of Nebthet, the third step down energy from God. Okay? And the reason it called a step down energy is because the world is the energy that is like a God. It's a God itself. It is the God, the real self, the source that gives birth to it. Okay? So the world is the energy that look like a God, it act like a God, it has a reduced nature of God, okay? Okay? But it doesn't have the true nature of God. And the true nature of God is the self-awareness. The true nature of God is peace. The true nature of God is love. The true nature of God is awareness. Yes, the world has awareness, but it is reduced awareness. It's not the awareness that God have about the self. It has reduced knowledge. Okay? That is why Nebthet is called the house of the soul. So now we understand that the world does not have the nature God have. It does have the reduced nature of God. Okay? But it's like illusion. But that what exactly what the world is. The world is illusion. It's the energy that lacks the nature of God. So it's just an illusory. Okay? So now when the spirit, God came, had a soul to enter the body, that when an individual like you and me, experience lower forces, fear, confusion, anxiety, depression, stress, sadness, and anger. Okay? These are the nature of the world. These are the nature of Nebthet. Okay? Because it is another energy which is the energy from God, but it's just an illusory. And then the real God, which is balance, came down in the soul and enter its own reduced energy. Its own reduced energy that it gave birth to it. So the truth is that God, Nebthet, gave birth to a reduced energy, Nebthet, and then entered this reduced energy. Okay? When it entered the reduced energy, that when we find ourselves in a very big trouble. We are depressed, we are angry, we are sad, you know. These are the things about Nebthet. But then the Kemetic spirituality say, unless she opened the door. But what does opening the door mean? The opening the door means slowing down those reduced energy and find yourself being the self, only the self, the real you. But how can we slow those energies down, those lowest energies? How can we slow set? How can we slow them down? It's very, very difficult. Okay? Many of us have been meditating. We try a lot of things, to be free from such problem. But then it feels sometimes like we are increasing the depression, the anxiety is increasing, confusion is increasing. Do you know why? It is because you don't have much understanding what is the world, about the world. The world is the real illusory. And the world is not other than your body. The world is not other than your thoughts, your mind. Okay? So how can we slow them down so that we become comfortable in our heart, in our feeling, in our thoughts, that the depression will be reduced, that fear will be reduced, that confusion will disappear, that the sickness will disappear also? How can we do that? How can we do that? The way we do it is by practical, is by self-discipline. And that self-discipline is always practical. Meditation. It doesn't matter whether you are Muslim, whether you are a Christian, whether you are non-religious. Meditation is not religion. It's not tied to any God. It's about self-health. It's about taking care of the self. It's about being healthy. And that's exactly what the meditation is about. So we use the meditation to slow down these lowest energies. They have to be slowed down. Their speed in our feeling, in our thoughts, need to be slowed down simply by mindful meditation. Okay? By mindful meditation, you will slow down those lower forces that are represented by Nebthet. Okay? And then you will be able to open the door for the soul, for Asa to leave. It is about stepping up the consciousness, the human consciousness, to the highest conscious of God. Okay? And that is when you will be able to rise into the conscious of the daughter of Ra, Sekhmet, or Heru, if you are a male. But for me, I rise up already into the conscious of both Sekhmet and Heru, because the energy is one. And when we are rising just from the step of consciousness. Okay? So that is how you can deal with the lady Nebthet, and the soul will come out. The Nebthet will open the door for the soul to come out, representing by Heru and Sekhmet. Okay, the universal higher forces. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumb, share it with friends, and subscribe to Power of Ra. Until we meet again, enjoy, have peace, and be well. Peace. Don't nearly wake.